What's going on, guys? My name is Thomas Griffin, and this is my Pachachka. Apologize for the poor choice of title. My title change that I actually did to this did not save, hence the very bland title, but I promise you it's going to be a great slideshow. So let's begin. Today we're going to talk about the life and progress of being a great and fun bartender, something very dear to my heart. And with this Pachachka, I'm hoping that it will help you understand how fun it can be. If you take the proper steps and you do the right thing, you can have yourself a good old time behind the bar. Okay, first off, always have an open mind. Remember, the guest is always right, and I say that because you're going to get a lot of strange requests in the bar world. You're going to learn things like perfect Manhattans, bone dry Manhattans, dirty martinis, on the rocks. Keep an open mind. Bartending can be considered an art and science. It's a science because of the formulas, quite obviously, behind the drinks, what kind of food complements them. It's an art because of the way the drinks look, and the garnishes on them. Just ask John Taffer, he'll tell you. Don't panic. Everyone has a rough night when it comes to pressure, or day. One thing you gotta remember is that the bar is still going to be the same tomorrow. Just keep composure. You'll be trained on that. Don't let anyone bring you down. Tips and tricks I'm going to show you and tell you about to become a better bartender from the eyes of a rookie. Me. I feel like from the eyes of a rookie, it'll help you understand the basics and move your way on up. All right, here we go. The first thing you need to know is practice makes perfect. Bartending doesn't get easier, but you get better. Like I said, the first day, when you go behind a bar, you're not going to know every recipe behind it. It's just not going to work. But when you learn the basics, you learn some new ones, you get much better behind the bar and more reliable. When the bar is dead, be patient and let the science portion of bartending kick in. And I say be patient because don't think to yourself, oh, I'm not going to make any money. And hence the dead, because no one's there. If you don't know a drink that very well, learn how to make it a few times. Always find a positive. Have fun and take advantage. Yeah, all right. Especially making drinks and also during sports games. If you're not into sports, that's okay. If you are, great, because your regulars will be, I promise you, during sports season. Have fun making drinks as well. I mentioned before, they look great when they're made. And yeah, why? I'll tell you why. Because certain drinks look amazing when they're created and poured. You're going to take pride in your work if you truly put your heart and knowledge into it. Every bartender, no matter what they say, loves to hear, wow, that drink looks great, or that tastes fantastic. Get a better tip, get better at your skills. Don't believe me? Here's a couple to check out. Got about 7 drinks on the screen here. You got some margaritas. You've got a lonely daiquiri at the very end next to that last margarita there. And in the middle, you've got yourself a cosmopolitan and a grasshopper. Cosmopolitan, very popular. Grasshopper, popular as well. So now for a few extra goodies that I'm going to talk to you about, because those could be your drink someday. Cosmopolitans, I promise you, you're going to make a lot. Margaritas, definitely. And for those of you who watch The Big Bang Theory, Raj likes his grasshoppers because it helps him talk to the ladies. Gets a little shy. All right, let's move on to the next part of our slide. Know your tools and their purposes. Stirrers are used to stir, obviously, most often Manhattan or almost anything with gin. Shakers are used to shake, strainers used to strain. Tins are your best friend in the bar world. You can shake with them, strain with them, do anything with them. Mix with them. Spirit knowledge is important as well. What I mean by that is know your calls, your basic stuff like Captain Morgan, Absolute, then your top shelf, your more expensive stuff. Shake your citruses, never shake a Manhattan, ever, ever, ever. It's an insult to the bar world. Citruses, you're going to shake a lot. Cranberry juice, orange juice, etc. The glass the drink is served in will fit the beverage like a glove. Another important thing, you're not going to get a beer in a martini glass. You're not going to get wine in a shot glass. You're not going to get a cosmopolitan in a beer glass. They're going to talk to you about basic drink knowledge, glass knowledge. And remember to smile. It's in capitals because this is actually very important. Even if you're not smiling, at least look like you want to be there, because regulars will come in and say, wow, he looks like he's having a good time over there. I'm going to get in on that. I'm going to buy a drink from him. And if you make them feel good, oftentimes they'll make you feel good as well. But when they don't, which we're going to cover right now, try your best to shake off rude and intoxicated guests. Now, shake off doesn't mean ignore or stay away from. It means don't let them bother you, because not every guest is rude and intoxicated. But you're going to encounter this in the bar world, unfortunately. And when you do, always understand that at any time, as a bartender, you have the right to cut someone off of any and all alcohol. Now, you're not doing it to be mean to them. You're not doing it because you don't like them. It's to be safe at all times. Safety comes first, because as a bartender, you're responsible for whatever person that you're serving, or if they want to be overserved. Always keep your bar clean. When in doubt, clean it out. Because as I refer to John Taffer one more time, you don't want to end up on bar rescue for having a dirty bar. This is one of the easiest things in the bar world to do, and we're going to end it right here, guys. I'm going to end it with a quote. Drinking liquor is considered a privilege, not necessarily a right, because only certain people can drink responsibly, even though it's everyone's right. And as a bartender, just be safe. So I hope you enjoyed my tchotchke, guys, and have a good night.